Today on Real Life in Real Estate, do you have a goal-setting blueprint? Well, hi there and welcome to Real Life in Real Estate. I'm Mark Peebles, and I'm here to help you live your best life and achieve ultimate success. And a big part of success as we move toward this new year is what goals are you setting to achieve your dreams, to move yourself towards your big vision. And so today, I want to talk about effective goal setting, and not just effective goal setting, but the blueprint for setting and achieving goals. And it really comes down to a few simple things. So I'm going to talk through these few simple things. And first off, when it comes to setting goals, I think one of the biggest challenges that people have, and one of the biggest mistakes they have, is they set too many goals. I think we need to simplify our goals a little bit. And so the philosophy that I've always had and that I teach and preach to everyone when it comes to setting effective goals and really starting your blueprint is don't set too many. 3 goals. You should be working on 3 goals at a time. Now, are we working on 3 goals for the full year? Nope, because the biggest problem and the biggest challenge to business planning, to goal setting, so many people set their goals for, like, this is where I want to be in 1 year, and then they forget about it the rest of the year. So when it comes to goal setting, here are a couple of simple rules. Don't set more than 3 goals, but your 3 goals should be focused only on the next 12 weeks. Okay, so we're breaking it all the way down to be quarterly goal setting. I think, again, I've done so many business plans in my life where I have this big, thick book of all the ideas, all the things that I'm going to accomplish, but nothing ever gets done. And that's because I don't break it down to what happens over this next 12-week period. Now, in this 12-week period, I'm going to break it down even further. I'm going to pull out my phone and I'm going to put some actions that are related to achieving my goals on my calendar. But there's no more than 3 goals. Why do we only do 3 goals? Because we want it to be memorable. We want it to be manageable. When you focus on too many things, you'll focus on nothing. What happens over the next 12 weeks is what's going to move you toward your dreams. It's going to move you to your wildly important goal for this next year. And so it has to be broken down and move you towards your goals. You can't achieve your big goals, your big dreams all at once. It takes time to get there, okay? And so 3 goals broken down over the next 12 weeks, and then your goals might change over a quarterly basis. You might achieve something during this next quarter that is going to take you into success for, the rest of the year. Or you might achieve your goal for this quarter and then change it up for the next quarter, but you do adjust your goals on a quarterly basis. So start with your 3 goals, break it down to the next 12 weeks. Now, the other part of an effective blueprint for goal setting is that you have to have a scoreboard. So what I do is I like to take my goals, I like to break them down. So I write on my goal sheet basically what the goal is, why the goal is important to me. And then I have the next 12 weeks broken down, and I put the date range on the week. So it might be, I'm just using random dates. So it might be December 20th to December 27th, okay? And that is a 1-week time frame. And then I put the next week on there. So I'll lay out the 12 weeks. And then based on that goal, I'm going to put the things that I need to measure, i.e. the actions, the tactics that I'm going to be using that need to go into my calendar on that sheet. Why? I want to be able to go back. Let's just say I have a weight loss goal. If I want to lose weight, what do I need to do? I need to journal my food intake every day. I need to get to the gym 4 or 5 days a week and exercise for a minimum of 30 minutes. and whatever other things that I might need to put on there. But those are two big ones that I'm going to put on there. So I'm going to actually put into my calendar or into my reminders what time of day I'm going to do my food journaling, which is usually a good time is end of day for me to sit down, review everything that I ate for day, put it in my food journal. Then the other thing I'm going to do is for those 3, 4, 5 days a week that I'm going to be at the gym, I'm going to put it on my calendar. What's going to happen with this score sheet or this scoreboard, at the end of the week, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to look at my calendar. I'm going to say, okay, 5 of 7 days, I actually journaled my food intake, and I'm going to cross off each one of those days on my scoreboard to see that I've actually accomplished those tactics on the score sheet. Then the other thing that I'm going to do is cross off the days or highlight the days. Maybe highlight's a better term for that instead of cross off, where I actually went to the gym and worked out. So I've got this scoreboard in front of me where I can say, okay, I had 6 things or 7 things. Let's just say I had 10 things on my calendar that I said that I was going to do 10 days this week, or 10 appointments this week to journal my food and to be in the gym. And I made 8 out of the 10. Okay, so now I have something that is measurable. I've got a scoreboard, and your goal is if you can hit 80% of the actions on your list, then you are going to reach your goals. So your target is 80%. Now, when it comes to those measures, the things that you need to measure, like the food journaling versus or the exercise, those kind of things, I want to talk about the measures that you're using. There are 2 kinds of measures when it comes to goals. You have lead measures and you have lag measures. So lead measures are the actions or activities that you take that are going to influence the future results. They're the things that you can control directly. So I can control me going to the gym. I can control my food journaling, right? I can control my food intake, or sometimes I can anyway, right? But I may not be able to control whether or not I lose weight on the scale, okay? So that might take some adjustments in some of the things that I'm doing, but I control the controllables. Those are called your lead measures. Your lag measures then would be the outcomes. That would be the actual result or the weight loss. Those actual actions that are going under the goals need to be lead measures. The goal itself is more the lag measure. So if my goal is to lose let's just say 12 pounds over the next 12 weeks. So my goal is to lose 1 pound every week. And I know I'm going to weight loss, but this could apply to business as well. If that is my goal and I hit my lead measures, then I'm going to be able to see if it's affecting my lag measure. Now, let's just say 1, 2, 3 weeks in, I haven't lost any weight. Well, then I need to make some changes to my lead measures, okay? So lead measures are the actions or the activities that influence the future results. The lag measures are the future results, okay? So lead versus lag measures. Let me give you a couple of another ways to say this. So lead measures would be your effort, lead, versus outcome. That's your lag. Or lead is what you control versus lag, what you track. Lead measures, the daily activities. Lag measures, the long-term results. Lead measures are your cause. Lag measures are the effect. Lead measures are indicators of progress. Your lag measures are the final score. Your lead measures are your inputs. The lag measures are your outputs. The lead measures are your goals. Trying to simplify it here, lag measures would be your activity. So let's talk about specific areas of life that you could be setting goals in, okay? And I believe there are certain times of life, certain seasons where certain parts of life need more focus than others. I don't know, maybe the reason that I'm talking about losing weight is because my health right now, I need to focus in going into this new year on my health And losing weight is a big part of that for me, right? Helps my joints feel better, just overall helps me feel better and fit into my clothes a little bit better, right? And so that's probably why I'm talking about that. But let's talk about, like, if you need to set some goals spiritually, you want to change your life or better your life spiritually. Your lead measure might be that you, or your lag measure, your goal might be that you want to read the Bible in a year. So what would be the lead measures? What are the things that you need to do every day? Well, you would set up a daily reading plan. If that was a goal for you this year, the Bible app on your phone that you would get, it's the biggest Bible app out there. One of the most downloaded apps in history is the Bible app called YouVersion. They've got some great one-year reading plans on there that will tell you exactly what you need to be reading today in order to read the whole Bible in a year. So you would need to set up on a daily reading plan. Maybe in your health, you want to lose the 20 pounds. So that's where you're going to be at the gym 4 times a week, and you're going to do daily food journaling. Look at that. I've already talked about that one myself. If you want to improve your marriage, your lag measure might be that you want to have a strong, fulfilling marriage. So that means the lead measure is you're going to measure your date nights, your getaways, your counseling sessions, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you're at a place where you need to improve your marriage, counseling might be a great way to do that, to get some outside perspective, to learn to communicate better and have someone speaking into it. So that can be a lead measure, or those actual counseling appointments, or doing the homework that they give you could be part of those lead measures. In your family, if you want to have a deeper connection with your kids as a lag measure, your lead measure might be that you're going to have dinner around the table 4 nights a week. That is something that is measurable. Lag measure, you want to pay off debt, okay? Over the next 12 weeks, then we're going to create and live on a budget, okay? So every week you can go back, look at that lead measure. I set this goal to spend this much money this week, and look, I hit my goal. I set the budget, okay? So lead versus lag measures. The business, let's just say you want to sell 25 homes next year. Well, your lead measure would be that you need to have 20 real estate conversations per week that lead to appointments, right? Or that you're working towards appointments. If you have 25 lead conversations, maybe your goal is to set 2 appointments a week or 4 appointments a week. You would then be able to set those appointments to get to your 25 transactions per year. So lead measures are the actions that actually go on your calendar and can truly be measured. The lag measures are the effect of you taking those steps. So as we talk about this blueprint for, it's not just goal setting, it's goal achieving. That is really what we're going after. We want to help you achieve your goals. So here's the blueprint. Let me simplify it way down for you. No more than 3 goals over the next 12 weeks. What is your goal? Okay, what's that lag measure that you're most concerned about? And what are the actions, the lead measures, that the steps that you need to take that need to be on your calendar so that you can hit those lag measures? And then every week you're going to sit down and you're going to do a review of all of your lead measures to make sure that you hit at least 80% of them. So this is the simplest way that I can talk to you about goal setting, and it's the simplest way that you will be able to hit your goals, to achieve your goals. So take this very simple blueprint, implement it in your life as we're going into this new year, and watch how things start to change for you and how you start to hit your goals. I'll see you next week.